Good evening and welcome. I'm Sheila Balgobin and I am the Dream Detective. And I help you to sleep better and to find the gold in the gobbledygook of your dreams so you can live the life you dream of. As always, I draw the subject from my lives from either things that have happened in my own life or from observing others. And tonight is no different. This one was inspired by a desire to put together a special live for International Essence Awareness Week, which takes place next month. And I decided that as part of my activities to celebrate the International Essence Awareness Week, that I would do a presentation, a video presentation or a live presentation of how to create a flower essence and take you through the process. Now, the idea is brilliant. It's simple and fun to do because I really love working with essences and teaching people about them. But I had a logistical problem. I was like, oh man, how do I get this thing filmed the way I want it to be? And so I went seeking advice from fellow network marketers to find out the best way to do it. Well, you should use an iPhone and you can do this, this, this. I don't have an iPhone. I haven't fallen into that trap. So what else could I do? Well, there was this other da, 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 da. And it's like, no, I don't want to have to worry about making sure the technology works and doing my presentation. I'd just rather concentrate on doing the demo. And I started to become a bit frustrated, and it was like, well, wait a minute. You already have a way of doing things like this that has worked just fine until you can do something else. And which is simply to deliver the live as always. And then when it goes up as a post, put in a video, add a link to the video that explains in detail what was in the live in a step-by-step manner. Works, it's simple. I mean, all I had to do was to shoot the different parts of my live, well, of my video, what was supposed to be my live, but has become a video, and then edit it with some editing software. Now, in a perfect world, I would have had somebody do the filming for me, and I wouldn't have had to worry about not only the filming and how it was presented, but worrying about presenting the material clearly and concisely, and hopefully in an interesting way. Nevertheless, I know that the product that will finally be evolved from this process will be as perfect as I can make it. I've done it before. I know how to do it, and it'll be the best that I can make it. And so it goes. This is life. You have to be flexible. When life throws you a curveball, you've got to dodge it or hit it, one or the other. There's no two ways about it. So it just sparked the thought that we don't think about being thankful for what we actually do have and can do right here, right now. Use what you have now until you can do better later. Use what you got. Or to paraphrase an old song by James Brown, you got to use what you got until you get just what you want. And that's the way it is. So it was a salutary reminder that we often stop ourselves because, oh, I haven't got this, or I can't do that, or this person isn't this, or blah, 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 blah. Excuse, 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 excuse. If you really want to get it done, you'll find a way. I mean, think about it. When we were teenagers and wanted to sneak out or have a smoke, didn't we find ways to do it? So if you're really determined to do something, you'll find a way. You'll find a way. I mean, and that that falls into every aspect of our lives, whether you're talking about filming a video or making $1 million or £1 million or whatever the case may be. If you allow what you don't have to stop you, who's to say that if you had it, you still wouldn't be stopped? Think about that. You know, people have set their priorities, whether consciously or unconsciously. They may think that, spending a $5 on, I don't know, a coffee at Starbucks is reasonable. But spending that same $5 maybe to use as a part of a gym membership, that's too expensive. So it's all a matter of your priorities. If you're determined to reach a particular goal, whatever that goal may be, don't use the excuse that I don't have this, I need that, this is missing, that person's not there. Use what you have. Start where you are and go from there. Build as you go along. I mean, a lot of people, they go into business for themselves, and they don't, most of them anyway, don't start by jumping off immediately, leaving their old way of life, their old job, and jumping straight into being self-employed. Some do, and they may or may not do well as a result. But generally, people ease themselves in, gradually building until that they can make that switch and move completely out of one camp and into the other. So they use what they have to get to where they want to be. And so I would challenge you to think about that. Where in your life are you letting poverty consciousness, as I call it, I don't have, I need, I want, I don't have, I don't, can't. If you are, where in your life are you suffering from poverty consciousness? That because you don't have this, that, or the other, or that person, or that thing, or whatever the case may be, that you can't move forward in your life, that you have to remain stuck until this, that, or the other occurs, and you can have the wherewithal to move forward. Start where you are. Look at the resources that you have. There's probably resources that you don't even realize that you already have, unless you take the time to think about it. So I would challenge you to think about, where do you have hidden resources that you're not bringing to bear that could help to move you forward? Where are you getting stuck? That's number one. What is stopping you? What is it? What is the reason that you're using to stop yourself from moving forward? And then once you've done that, look at the resources you already have around you, the people, places, things, your talents and skills that you already have to be able to move forward. I'm almost positive you'll find at least one thing that will get you moving right now, if you just look. So I leave you with that thought, and I wish you a great, great evening and a great rest of the week. This is a bank holiday weekend in the UK, the last of the summer. So I won't be giving a live on Sunday. I'll take a little break and relax a little bit. And I will see you next week, next Thursday, as usual. Thanks again for watching and listening. Have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.